내가
My style's so amazing.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. It'll be the Jayhawks off the tip. Here's Nichols. Peterson the pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And Embiid drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Pierce against Mitchell. On the wing, Carrington. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Johnny Carrington.
About a minute played so far here in the first.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Nichols. They set the pick. Pass to Embiid. Right wing. Mitchell with the steal. Boozer with it. Now defended by Embiid. It's Boozer missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Peterson misses. Outside Boozer. Here's Carrington. Another three for Chicago.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
Peterson, that's good.
Such a competitive player. Peterson wants to respond to threes with one of his own.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, she was looking for revenge there. Just knocking it down to match their last bucket.
Takes a three. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
When you watch Peterson shoot, he does it with confidence. And that shot is already refined.
Mitchell against Pierce. Pass to Carrington. The kick out to Boozer. Shoots the three. And the ball on a play. The Jayhawks will inbound. Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Chalmers outside. Pass to Pierce. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jayhawks out front, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from Kansas, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Young. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Roy out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Trey Young. Then there's Allen. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Here's Peterson. Chicago grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
Here's Oubre. Takes it inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to getting the looks he needs.
And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson with the block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without fouling.
Here's Oubre. Gets it to fall from the right block. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. Pass to Nichols. Here's Peterson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Peterson's got 9.
The three ball is still a work in progress for Peterson. When he's hitting from deep, he's borderline unguardable.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Chicago leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Pierce. Pass to Peterson. It's tipped. Here's LaFrance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Young outside. Got that one up quick. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Into the left. Whoa!
Goodness, Darren Peterson. Take the stage.
Oubre against Roy. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Roy's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. Here's Peterson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Peterson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. For the tie, Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Chicago. A 2-point game and a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's Randall. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Peterson. Chicago grabs the miss. And Young kicks to Boozer. Shoots. And Young with the basket on the assist by Boozer. And now a 7-point Chicago lead. And the Jayhawks with possession. There's the pick. Fires away from way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shots good by Boozer. And Chicago leads by 9.
An advanced player. Boozer just absorbs contact, doesn't let it phase him down low.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Young way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Looking to end the run. Nichols with the bucket.
She looks pretty comfortable going to work there in the mid-range. I think she likes that shot.
Tries it from the top of the key. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, with that quick release, Young can get that pull-up off anytime he wants.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So both teams making some changes here. Right side, Pierce. And it's good for 2.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Pierce against Mitchell. Pass to Carrington. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Carrington's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Wilson. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
Here's Chalmers. Pass to Embiid. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harrington, that's good.
A lot of contact on that play inside, but she was able to muscle through it and convert the chance anyway.
Pass to Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Right side, Wilson. Now Carrington. Sinks the triple. And Chicago leads by 16.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Offensive rebound, Chamberlain. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
With the shot, Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Peterson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It's been fun watching Peterson go to work. He just doesn't let up, scoring tons tonight.
Harrington. Here's Nichols. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Embiid, the pass to Nichols. Back to Embiid. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Pierce against Wilson. Wilson with the block.
Well, a good block is about position and timing. And right there, she had both.
The assist from Pierce.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. And Chicago leads by 11. And the Jayhawks with possession. Nichols passes to Embiid. Wilson with the block.
Well, come on now. You know Wilson's an elite defender, so you better try someone else.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
For 3, Mitchell misses. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.